Hello everyone, it's the Metal Geek. How y'all doing? So back a while ago I did an update video and I was talking about all the games I'd be playing and covering. One thing I mentioned during that is that I was playing Genshin Impact. Now let's be clear, I am still playing Genshin Impact. It is a live service game. It is updated once, every month and a half or so. So yeah, I'm still playing. And I did say that this channel wasn't going to become a Genshin only channel, and that is true, but it is the game I'm playing the most right now, and I did say there was a little bit I wanted to say about it. So the last few videos have been about Genshin, and so is this one. But this one is my encompassing video. Okay guys, there will be some more smaller videos about Genshin, and I will get to other stuff. I'm working on a review now for a few games. I won't say too much because I got a pretty big project I'm working on and I'm hoping to finish it soon, but well, it's taken a little bit of time because it's a little bit bigger than my average video, so to speak. But today we are looking at this game right here, Genshin Impact. I've been saying that I wanted to do kind of like an encompassing review video, so to speak. Well guys, this is that video. I mean, let's face it, if I'm going to do a great big review about the whole game, I can't really wait for the game to finish. This is going to take years to finish. So I am going to speak about the game as far as it is up until now. But let me introduce myself first as a Genshin player. I am an adventure rank level 56 player. Getting up to level 55 didn't really take that long. It was a natural progression for me because I'm a free-to-play player, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a few minutes. But anybody who has hit level 55, you know what it takes to get up to level 56 and higher, because the XP spike goes. But let's not get too far ahead of myself here. Again, I am a level 56, an AR56 player. And I did it all free to play. I have not spent any money on Genshin. Now let me be clear, when I say I have not spent any money, I mean I have not spent any money, not even a penny. Now I know there are content creators who are wailing out there and spending thousands of dollars to get the best characters, the best builds, the best weapons. You name it, they're doing it. I am not that person. It's not that I haven't thought about spending a little bit of money here or there, but I kind of said to myself that I wanted to make this as much free to play as possible, and since the game has come out, I am a day one player, though I didn't get too heavy into it until about a week after it launched, but I did start playing the day it came out. I haven't spent any money on it. Every item, every character, all the primo gems, you name it, whatever I have, I've earned it just by playing the game. And yes, I do realize there are a few things you can't get unless you actually spend money. And while I kind of want those things, they're not necessary. What I do have are all the level 4 characters, at least up until this point. So that means every single level 4 character that has been released up until this point, where this video is being made right now, I have all the 4-star characters. And to be really honest with you, I did not really have to try that hard to get them. I just made wishes on the banners, and I got the characters. Okay, now the 5-star characters, not gonna lie, don't have a ton of them. I definitely have some, but I have to pick and choose who I'm really gonna go after, because again, free to play, and there's only so many primo gems to get, the wishes and all that good stuff. But I have to be very selective on who I'm gonna go after. So that means I will try a character out during a trial run when they release a new banner. If I really like the character and I have any remote chance of getting that character through wishes, then I will try. However, if I know that there's a very small chance that I'm going to get the character because I just don't really have enough wishes saved up and I won't really by the end of the banner run, I would prefer to save those wishes until the next banner and then try to get the characters that I want from those banners. Now, the 5-star characters that I do have, I'm very happy with who I have. I have Ayula, I have Chi-Chi, I have Hu Tao, and I have Mona. You know, I also have the Traveler, but everybody has the Traveler. So, outside of that, I got those 4 5-star characters. And at least as of right now, I have enough wishes saved up for another 5-star character. But I'm holding off for a particular character who will hopefully get a banner rerun in the future. That being Ganyu, who I did not get the first time around, and I really, really want Ganyu because I really liked her playstyle. And so I'm kind of saving up until I have a guaranteed 5-star pull with her banner when it eventually comes back. But all in all, again, I don't spend any money on this game, so I have to be selective with who I'm going after. But the 4 stars, they just kind of came to me naturally through wishes by just wishing on both the banners. Now, I generally stick to the event banner, but when I do have wishes for the permanent banner, of course, I'm not going to waste them, I'm going to use them. And it's the same with all the items that I have, whether they be 5-star, 4-star, got them all for free, because that's how I play. Now, the reason why I play for free is for a couple of reasons. One, I don't really believe in spending a bunch of money on a game that's eventually going to shut down its servers, and you have no access to playing it anymore. I am a gigantic supporter of physical media. But digital is the way of the future, Metal Geek. Get with the times. Okay, but when the digital stores close down and you can't get those games again because maybe your system breaks and you can't get it repaired, so you have to get a new one / used one, but you know what I'm talking about. How are you going to replace them if there's no place to replace them? If my PlayStation 3, and I still rock the PlayStation 3 and I still play the PlayStation 3, but if my PlayStation 3 breaks, I buy a new PlayStation 3 and I'm still playing my games. Digital is important, but I am a strong supporter of physical media because there's something to be said about something that's a little bit more permanent than something that could be gone just because they decide to shut down the servers. With that said, I understand that playing Genshin means that one day the servers are going to be shut down and the game is going to be gone. And all the progress I've made will be gone with it. But it doesn't mean I have to lose a lot of money in the process and I can have fun in the meantime. So that's my approach to gacha games, is that I generally play for free as much as possible, and Genshin is incredibly, when it comes to a gacha game, very forgiving when it comes to giving you what you need without having to spend a bunch of money in doing so. Now yes, there are some things that are locked behind a paywall, but none of it's story content, and the majority of everything that you actually need to continue and progress in the game is available by just playing the game. For a gacha game, Genshin Impact is very generous. But what do I think about the game? Well, guys, I've been playing since the game came out and I'm still playing, so obviously I like the game. In fact, my fiance kind of is like, when are you going to play other games? Which I am playing other games. I'm currently also playing Ghost of Tsushima. But it's a joke because I'm on Genshin every day doing my dailies and getting my Primo Gems and saving up my wishes and things you do daily in Genshin. Putting together my Serenity Teapot. I love sim games, guys. This part of the game was like, yes. Although a little too limiting as far as the load limits are concerned, but that's another topic for another day. But I really, really, really like the game. It's been compared to Breath of the Wild, and there's no question as to why. There's plenty of Breath of the Wild influence in this game. I'm not going to get into that too much because everybody has already said this ad nauseum. And I'm not going to repeat a bunch of things that a bunch of people have already said. But what I am going to say is that the open world aspect is very... What's the word I'm looking for? It is very satisfying. There is so much to explore already, and there is so much more to be opened up in the game. There's only 2 parts of the game that are really open to explore at this point. I mean, if you really want to count Dragonspine, which is technically a part of Mondstadt, you can. But just the 2 areas that are open, Mondstadt and Liyue, are huge. And every time I get into the game and I just go open world exploring, I tend to find things that I didn't find before. Different treasure chests and different mechanics or Sealies to follow. Different kind of things to just get out there. And what makes exploring it so fun, and there are going to be 7 of these continents? I'm going to be playing this game until like 2027. The gacha aspects are also, they're fun to play, but again, I didn't let that get me into a point where I am spending money to try to get characters or weapons or items. To me, I'm just going to let the game do what it does best by letting me play the game and earn those things. And like I said, Genshin Impact is a very forgiving game when it comes to the gacha aspects of the game. People who have spent thousands of dollars on this game have complained that they have run out of content and that they have gotten bored with the game. I've caught up with the content, but I don't feel bored because I'm not wailing on this game by spending thousands of dollars. Therefore, I'm progressing at a very nice speed, so by the time I finish one section, I only have to wait 1 or 2 weeks for the next. All in all, I really love this game, but unlike a lot of people, I actually am playing this game for the story. I know a lot of people are like, nah, I just want the strongest characters, the strongest build, the strongest weapons, the strongest artifacts, the strongest this, the strongest that. If it has the word strongest in it, that's what they want. Yeah, I like that too, but you know what? I like well-told stories. I have a background in writing. I went to school for it, so of course I'm going to want a game that has a good story. And this game is full of memorable characters, great world building, and a lot of extra lore. I get so excited every time a new story section comes through. Or an event where you get to hang out with a character and just learn more about who they are and their personality. For me, it's not just about how hard a character can hit. It's, do I like their personality or not? I'm more likely to go for a character for whom I like their personality than a character just because of how strong they are. I mean, in some cases they coincide. I really, really love Eula's character, and she happens to be an incredibly strong, kick-ass character. Come on, Eula, I was trying to use your burst. You're not supposed to kill the enemies before you use your burst. But that's pretty much how it goes for me, guys. Now, I'm not saying those who spend money are right or wrong. However you want to play the game is how you want to play the game. I am just saying that there are options out there. You don't have to spend the money if you don't have the money, or if you would rather spend your money on something else, because this game offers you a lot for free. I'm going to rate this game now. Now, my rating could change over time. As the game continues to update, it could get higher or it could get lower. But as of right now, it's a very solid 9 out of 10. So guys, I hope you are having fun playing this game, but I do want to say one thing before I finish off this video. Please watch yourself. It is a gacha game. If you spend money, you're going to progress faster. You're going to have a better chance at getting the characters and the weapons you want. But it's also very easy to fall into a trap where you spend way more money than you intend. If you have a gambling addiction or any problems with gambling, and even if you don't, just be careful. The game offers you so much for free. Only spend what's reasonable if you do want to spend. If you do have the thousands of dollars to spend and it doesn't hurt you, then have at it. But for those who can't, it does not mean you can't have fun playing this game. So anyway, guys, again, I got some more videos that aren't Genshin based that are in the works, and those will come out in the near future. How near, I couldn't tell you at the moment because they are slightly bigger projects. Until then, this is the Metal Geek saying, have a great one, okay?